everybody, welcome back to another episode of the One Tile Challenge on the Camlands map. The last episode, very quickly, we drilled all our remaining fields and basically topped up the animals. So nothing much to do this month. Let's roll into next month. And here we are in May. So first of all, before we start, apologies for the lack of posting lately. Have had a very busy, I suppose, couple of weeks, 10 days between not feeling the best, work, optimised with work and real life. How dare real life get in the way of gaming, eh? But yeah, so firstly apologies for that, but let's get right into this then. So you should know by now, the first thing I like to do is check that the animals are all okay. So the goats, we have some milk, 317 litres, and we've got water, we've got food. Sheep, we have water and food. Fantastic. So we can move on. Whoa, you can see that we've started to collect quite a bit from the productions, which is really good. I think as well we're backlogged with the grapes. Yeah, we're still sitting at about 150,000 litres. So I think what we'll do is we'll sell all of these grapes today, and we'll do, as we spoke about in the last episode, we'll probably look to use some of this area here, and perhaps if we skip to the other side, this area here as well, to plant some oak trees so that we can start to generate some timber in, you know, the coming seasons. Let them grow and we'll be able to use that to perhaps take on a construction project. So let me jump into the trusty tractor. And where's the trailer? It's there. I think what we might do is quickly build a workshop here so that we can get the tractor modified and adapted without having to travel up the hill. So where are those again? So terrible. Every time I come into this menu, I just seem to have a blank spot of where everything is. So vehicle workshop, we'll use this one, and I think we'll put it here. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's this way. Let's turn on the snapping. Oh, how far away does it need to be before it doesn't overlap? Yeah, it's definitely this way around. So let's just put it here behind the shed. Let's go free mode on this because I think we can comfortably put it somewhere. And we could always stick it up this side, then it's out the way. And we can reverse whatever we need to in here. No, let's not make life difficult. Let's start that again. Let's not make life difficult for ourselves. Let's plonk it. Okay, I'm going there. Otherwise I'll spend all day thinking about it. Let's jump in here, spin round, and I think we will adapt this trailer just so I can put the pallets on it. So it's taken me a few minutes to try and remember what we were doing, because as I say, it's been a little bit of time since I've posted, so please keep me right if I'm doing something wrong or not what we agreed in the last episode. It would help if I was actually near the trigger. It just shows you that I'm a little bit rusty. So we'll go here and we'll change the trailer to, I keep having to do this, but I hate the registration plates. Okay, we're good, I think. Let's go and let's load up the pallets into the trailer. I don't really think we're at the stage. Whoops! I don't really think we're at the stage that we want to auto sell them. Kinda really want to keep an eye on the cash. I have a feeling that we're going to come into a little bit of money today. If we have a look at the stock check app, so if we check out our inventory, we have about $7,000 of apple juice, 7,000 of grape juice, so there's 14 from selling that. The only other thing is the grapes. We have 150,000 litres, so we've got $107,000 waiting for us on that, which I think will do. In fact, let's do that just now. Let's just auto sell that. Fruit greenhouse, and we'll let that run out. So change output mode to selling. So that should sell at 9 o'clock. Spin round and let's get these pallets in. Oh my goodness, that's right, the apples. The apple one are bugged. Look, put the pallet fork in. Does it let me lift it? No, it just goes right through it, so everything else is fine. Okay guys, I'm going to revert back to the previous way of doing this, and I'm just going to use the auto load. Because I cannot be bothered fighting with these pallets. Shift R. Let's go around and get the other ones. Let's have a quick check, see how Granny's doing. So we're all out of fabric, clothes, we don't even have enough to generate anything yet. Okay, so what we might do is buy more sheep, so that we're increasing our wool a little bit. And I'd also like to maybe start putting some manure into the greenhouses. So we might look into buying a cow shed at some point. So let's go into, is it I'm going to get this side wrong, aren't I? I knew it. It's not that side. Open the door. It's this side. Hang on guys, things are going to get a little bit cozy in there. So yeah, we've got 26. I mean, we can only buy another 3. Let's do it though. We can always expand in the future if we have to. Okay. So when 9 o'clock comes, we should sell all of those excess grapes, 150,000 litres. And we can... I think we're going to get about 100,000 for it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we're just going to plant some trees. So let's head to the shop. Let's see what's in the sales actually. 143. Now this might be worthwhile. Bit of a bigger beast. I think this might be quite good to buy, 33. Let's buy that and keep that up there. The other thing that I want to buy is the tree planter. Let's see if I can find this up where you're looking. So, tree planter. Let's just buy 1 pallet. Tree saplings. Like the oak. There we go. 20 oaks. Let's buy 2. I want to start looking into the really producing timber soon. So let's head up the shop, get that. So the fields are germinating well, they seem to be coming on. Seem to be looking good. Yep, the one at the back there seems quite good as well. So we've got quite a lot of fields there, which is really good. But I think ultimately I might need to start to. Ideally, if I can wait until the harvest, but I would like to. I might need to start stealing some of the fields for, you know, maybe some animal or some production. There's a new equipment there. So let's grab one of these. Okay, we're back at the farm. I've just stopped here because I think I might want to plant some oak down this side. Let's go. Yeah, let's put some here. I know it's kind of close to the edge, but think it's going to be worthwhile. Still be able to get a harvester in there. In fact, that's probably something we could do with buying with the rest of the cash as a harvester. Maybe keep that up at the shop as well. One more. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then I think we'll do a run up this side as well. Just in the middle. Should be good enough. And then I think we'll come round to the left and we'll go down the other side and we'll get these all put in. So I think the oak's usually quite a good one. It's certainly a good one to have. I think it grows in maybe like 2 or 3 seasons. And then, you know, it's a good source of timber for any kind of timber mill. And I think we only want the timber mill temporarily. We just want it to provide enough wood. Come on, one more, excellent. Provide enough timber for just the construction project, which I'm not really too sure what to do yet. I don't know whether to make a big farmhouse or whatnot. Still unsure on what we're doing with that. So let's go here. Turn this off, and I think what we need to do now is drop that pallet. Get off. Let's see, I was a wee bit worried in case it put a tree, planted a tree right on top of that one. That would be quite buggy. Let's see if we can get this 20 in, perhaps all the way down a straight line. That would be a successful day. And then we can maybe have a chat about where we go next. Please feel free to leave any comments. If you have any suggestions. We've got a bit of free space behind that barn there. I kind of feel that we need another, well, it's not a barn, sorry, a kind of machine shed. I kind of feel that we'll need another machine shed soon, but not just now. I'm thinking the next thing I'd maybe want to do is a cow barn with some manure point. We can then start to collect the manure and perhaps put it in more greenhouses. So there's 7 more to plant here. I think this will work out quite well. Let's have a quick look back. Yeah, not too bad. 2 more, and we're 1 more. We're done. Excellent. So we'll keep, obviously we've bought this, so let's keep a hold of it. I think I'm going to stick this round the back out the way because we won't use this in some time. So let me just put it round the back here, just to where I was going to be putting the machine shop. Stick it in here next to the water pump. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So let's have a quick look at the fields to make sure everything's okay with them. Needs rolling, we don't have a roller, but green, can't say anything more than that. Happy with that. Perfect, perfect. We've got this one. Perfect, perfect. This one. Oh, a little bit. Oh, a little bit. Oh, nitrogen bad on this one. So I think what we might do is fertilise this one again. So, here's the tractor. Let's quickly finish this episode with a quick run of fertiliser over that one and see if that increases the pH value to a green zone. Let's dump that line. Nope, we want solid fertiliser. Only 68 litres in that. Maybe any more? Pallets, seeds, grass, seeds. All we've got left is solid fertiliser. Okay, I need to go a little trip to the shop. Nope, I don't want lime. No, I don't want lime. Oh my goodness. Right, there's only one way to do this. I'm just going to quickly tidy these pallets up. And then we'll head up the shop and get some more solid fertiliser. Oh. Okay, so we can't do that. Okay, I thought we could go on with these. Are these the narrowest tyres that we've got? Won't be able to do it with that. We need to do it with a sprayer, which we don't have. So I think on that slightly negative and frustrating note, we'll end the episode there. And we'll come back next week, check the productions again, and also have a look into, I think, putting something here. I'm thinking a cow barn or something that generates manure, because I have seen some productions that are good when you have manure. Let's have a look at the apple trees. I think there's one in here. Apple trees. Yes, seeds and manure will double. Well, 240 cycles per month and 120. Yeah, that'll double our output of apples, which might be quite good. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining me. That was a good little episode. Apologies again for going AWOL, but I'm back now. We're going to get up and running again with this and make some progress. So yes, thanks again. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and I'll speak to you next time.